Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Nadhira Assyfa Denni, and I'm here to tell the story of Princess Kacamayang. Long time ago in Riau, there was a kingdom named Gossip. The kingdom was great. They lived happily and prosperously. The land was fertile. They also had much water for their rice fields. The kingdom was so peaceful. King Gossip had a great chief commander. His name was Chief Gimpam. He was loyal to the king. He would do anything to protect the king and his beloved kingdom. The chief was much respected because he mastered martial arts and supernatural power. King Gossip had only one child. Her name was Princess Kacamayang. She was so beautiful. Kings and princes from other kingdoms had come to propose to the princess. However, none of them was accepted. The princess did not love any of them. One day, King Aceh sent his two best soldiers to King Gossip. They brought a special message. King Aceh planned to marry Princess Kacamayang. King Gossip welcomed the two soldiers nicely. He then asked his daughter to tell the soldiers her decision. "I don't love your king. Tell him that I don't want to be his wife," said the princess. The two soldiers were upset. They knew King Aceh would hate this bad news. And they were right. King Aceh was so angry. He said, "Attack Gossip Kingdom. I want to give them a lesson. The princess should not reject my proposal. This is an insult." Meanwhile, King Gossip had already anticipated the attack. He knew King Aceh hated the rejection and would attack his kingdom. He ordered Chief Gimpam to lead the soldiers to go to the border. They would stop King Aceh's soldiers to enter the kingdom. One soldier reported to King Aceh that Chief Gimpam and his soldiers were waiting at the border. King Aceh knew how great the chief was, so he was thinking of another way to enter the kingdom. King Aceh asked his soldier to kidnap a villager and asked him to lead the way to Gossip Kingdom. At first, the villager refused. But then the soldier tortured him badly. Finally, the villager gave up. He showed another way to go to the kingdom. King Aceh and his soldiers succeeded to enter the kingdom without any problems. The king kidnapped Princess Kacamayang. King Gossip immediately ordered one soldier left to go to the border and told the chief about the bad situation. Chief Gimpam was angry to hear that the princess was kidnapped. He immediately ordered his soldiers to go to King Aceh's palace. When he arrived, the chief attacked the soldiers with his skills. He could beat them easily. He found the princess locked in one room. With his supernatural power, he opened the door easily. The chief brought the princess. However, the princess was terribly ill. She could not hold the pain anymore. Sadly, the princess died. The chief did not bury the princess' body. He wanted the king to see his beloved daughter before the burial. King Gossip was sad because he saw his beloved princess had died. After the burial, the chief requested to resign. He felt that he already failed to bring the princess back home alive. The king could not stop the chief's decision to quit. After that, Chief Gimpam left the palace. He opened a new place. Slowly, people came and they named it Pekanbaru. When the chief died, people buried his body not far from Pekanbaru. Until now, the grave still exists. That's the end of the story. Hope you enjoyed this story. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.